see any power of the world destroy this race, this small tribe of unimportant people whose history is ended, whose wars have all been fought and lost, whose structures have crumbled, whose literature is unread, whose music is unheard, whose prayers are no longer uttered. Go ahead, destroy this race. Let us say that it is again 1915, there is war in the world. Destroy Armenia. See if you can do it. Send them from their homes into the desert. Let them have neither bread nor water. Burn their houses and their churches. See if they will not live again. See if they will not laugh again. See if the race will not live again when two of them meet in a beer parlor 20 years later and laugh and speak in their tongue. Go ahead. See if you can do anything about it. See if you can stop them from mocking the big ideas of the world. You sons of bitches. A couple of Armenians talking in the world. Go ahead. Try to destroy them.
As my colleague has explained, our submissions today focus on the need to correct the record in this case. The most important error made by the court below is that it cast doubt on the reality of the Armenian genocide that the people suffered 100 years ago. I will argue that first, this finding on genocide was unnecessary in this case. Second, that it was reached without a proper forensic process. And third, and most importantly, that it was wrong. The court itself admitted that it was, quote, not required to determine whether the massacres suffered by the Armenians amounted to genocide. This is also the position conceded by the applicant and by the government of Turkey, and the government of Armenia agrees. In addition to being unnecessary, the lower court's comments on genocide were totally unsupported and made without even inviting Armenia's assistance. The court did not explain why it was overruling the Swiss courts, which heard and examined evidence on the matter. 90 kilos of evidence, we were told earlier this morning. Instead, the lower court reached its conclusions that the genocide was not proved or even provable without using any of the fact-gathering tools available to it. It didn't seek the submission of documentary evidence, it didn't call expert witnesses, it didn't hear fact witnesses, it didn't conduct on-site investigations. Mr. President, this court is not the forum, and parent check is not the case in which to determine state responsibility for the crime of genocide. But if this chamber were minded to make such a judicial determination, then Armenia must have its day in court. We would, in that situation, welcome the opportunity to submit evidence, which we consider to be overwhelming, that the massacres that killed over 1 million Armenians would today be labelled as genocide.
War I. His phrase, which it's thought may anger Turkey, came as the Vatican held a mass attended by Armenia's president. Ankara has consistently denied that the killings were genocide and strongly protested when the Pope used the term 2 years ago.
La nostra umanità ha vissuto nel secolo.
In the last century, the Pope said, our human family lived through 3 massive and unprecedented tragedies.
La prima.
The first, which is widely considered the first genocide of the 20th century, struck your own Armenian people.
Come il primo genocidio del XX secolo. Essa ha colpito il vostro popolo armeno.
Armenia and many historians say up to 1.5 million people were systematically killed by Ottoman forces in 1915. The European Parliament and more than 20 countries recognise it as genocide. Turkey, which claims the number of deaths was much smaller and has offered condolences, has said it will accept the proposition of an international commission of historians.